guys. Matt's going to be really mad that I started without him. But he's coming, okay? Coffee chat. 2 seconds. Yes, Matt got a bit fluffy.
Why is he taking my spot all the time?
Because he's the star.
Oh, well, this is my second good morning. Hi, guys. This is Matt Dyan, and welcome back to OK Aussie.
Second good morning. It's your first.
Apparently, someone's already started the show without us.
Max and I started the show.
Max is taking my seat.
I started the show, then Max started the show.
Well, not that it's a show. This is a show of life. This is the reality of our real world.
The cats are playing.
Of course they're playing.
It's their playtime.
Best time of their life at the moment.
And the birds, ladies.
The birds are chirping. Grab your coffee, grab your hot
Cheers.
chocolate. Grab your wine if that's what you need.
Lots of tea. Not really, but you know.
No,
it's good tea.
I think we actually had the best sleep of our life last night.
I feel so refreshed.
I agree with that one.
We slept in.
We needed to because we have been exhausted as.
Not because we stayed up late.
No.
Because we went to bed on time. Actually, I fell asleep early, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah.
I actually took a picture
of you. Relief. Oh, God.
I took a picture of her sleeping.
No, video.
That was after the cheesels. It's like,
I was lying
with the cheesels?
Snoring like this.
She had a finger in her mouth, snoring. And I'm thinking, are you is that the last chisel that was put on the finger and you put it in and it's still stuck there? Are you searching for more chisels?
You know what I was doing? I was so
strange
tired.
things that she does, right? Weirdo.
Well, I was so relieved. Obviously, there'd been some kind of subconscious stress, some kind of subconscious. See, I'm very
intuitive.
No, like I've actually got that extra sense, guys. I don't know if, and some people don't believe in this sixth sense,
but there is sixth
sense. I do have it. Kerry from Texas, who's blind, you will know what I'm talking about most likely. But basically, I've had it, and my mum used to joke with it. Oh, your nana and I have it. You just need to be careful, you know. I think it's a telepathy thing. It links to that. And I don't know if you've done studies on autistics and telepathy. There's even an extra stronger link.
There is.
But anyway.
That's why the CIA wants you guys.
Yes, because I did this test for the CIA.
Yep.
It was this conspiracy theory thing I watched, right, back in 2019 or something, right?
Right, okay.
And it was rather interesting. It's very scientific anyway. It's more about science.
So you applied for the CIA, did you?
I did. I downloaded an app that was designed by a CIA agent.
So there was an app,
You know, he was like nearly 100 years old. He was old.
Okay.
So he knew what he was doing. So anyway, I thought, I'll give this app a go. Let's see if I'm
psychology
eligible.
Experiment by
See if I'm eligible.
See if you're eligible. Should I get you to do the Mensa test as well?
The first time it said, yes, you should seek, work through the CIA, because you have the whatever the
characteristics
said. And I went, nah, they don't know me. I'm stupid. Did it again.
So
got the same result. I was like,
well, you would. That's good that the testing actually
the
equates.
test wasn't the same though. They mix it up.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's good that you've got.
When I did it again, it wasn't the same.
That's a great science experiment. So you're getting the same result twice. Hey, you're onto something.
I was like, but anyway. So I've been obviously feeling it and didn't know why. I was like, what? This is a confusing feeling because I felt everything was fine. I feel positive.
Right.
But obviously some other people were not feeling positive. So anyway.
Yeah.
I woke up just feeling so refreshed.
Yeah, you obviously are.
I said to you yesterday too that I just feel like my old self again.
Yep.
Even though I'm sick as a dog, guys.
Oh, that doesn't go away.
My heart rate last night.
Yesterday afternoon.
I had a meltdown.
You had a absolute
full-on. I had to invite my neighbour over for a hug.
Autistic meltdown, neurological meltdown.
And basically,
we had the alarms on. I just couldn't bring it down. She was literally.
Which is exactly what the doctor just said.
She was just constant
during that day on the phone.
I'm thinking.
What did the doctor say on the phone?
I said, we're going to go back to ambulance again and go back to hospital again.
The doctor's saying you need to go back. Well, the doctor from when I kind of self-discharged and said, I want to go home because I'm an autistic. I load. She goes, you can go home and I'll let you know the results.
And she did. She phoned me half an hour later, which is good.
Half an hour later, yeah. So we got home. I was exhausted, but basically, the doctor said, I want her in hospital. Is what he said yesterday.
Yeah.
And to stay calm, blah, 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 blah.
These are like little Martian saucers. I haven't seen a tablet like that. It's compounded.
I've got to take potassium as well, because my potassium is also playing a role which doesn't help when you've already got heart things going on.
No,
Okay?
it actually
So-
causes arrhythmia when you're...
Yes, it makes
potassium
my
is so
arrhythmias
low.
worse. I've already got arrhythmia. I don't need extra arrhythmia.
No, the rhythm
So,
is great in
The
this
rhythm
one.
is, but anyway, like
She's driving all
I
over the
couldn't
place except
keep
for
the
your heart.
stress levels low because things were happening in a style that was designed to aggravate, really.
Absolutely.
And so I just
Well, that
couldn't
comes...
deal with it because it was so unknown. It was
Yeah.
like, what's happened?
For an
What
auti-
changed?
Okay, but for an autistic, predictability, knowing what's
No
going
idea.
on, clear communication is actually paramount. It's essential. It's actually
Clear,
a requirement
concise.
for the disability impact. I mean, if you're going to make allowances for
100%.
disability, then that's probably the most important thing.
Especially
Slow
for
things
classic
down,
autism.
break things down, one information at a time, ensure you've got understanding and that provision. And we've been struggling with communication now for weeks. And then part of it's also been not only gaslighting, but also what I call stonewalling.
Yeah, techniques used in toxic
When people
communication,
refuse to
guys.
engage. When
So
people...
guys, there is good communication and then you've got toxic communication. You should never gaslight or stonewall. It's not a healthy way. I know that if you want to, you know, look, this is my philosophy because I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. So if I'm going to have a argument with someone, I much prefer an intelligent back and forth. Even if there's anger involved.
Sure.
Anger's a normal emotion.
But address issues, right?
Frustration's a normal emotion.
Communicate one-on-one.
But to get to the bottom of a problem, my goal is to resolve it. But some
that's
people,
sensible.
guys, no, hang on. But some people's personality style is to do this. I want to argue in a circle because I enjoy it.
That's so futile,
And there's
so
people like
frustrating.
us who don't. We want to go in a straight line
it doesn't make
because we want to
sense.
resolve it, right? Exactly. So
That's
it's a
sensible.
clash. But what I worry about
Oh my God.
is the end of the Chinese whispers person who makes all the big decisions.
Yes, the classic Chinese whispers.
I don't think he knows the truth,
No.
which worries me.
Unfortunately, with Chinese
It's
whispers,
sad. It's
when there's
sad.
too many cooks,
Too many cooks.
in the kitchen,
Yeah.
you know what? You need a proper
Miscommunication.
cook. You might need a few sous chefs, but if they're not all involved and all the information is not there, that's what I'm finding. And when communication
It's a
goes right
shame.
out the door and other people got agendas, it's like, oh my God. And that's what we've been dealing with. For an autistic, though, that amplifies on steroids. And what does that result in? That results in high stress,
Well,
your health
let me
issues,
say one thing
exacerbate
psychologically.
hospitalisation, heart attacks, and meltdowns.
Yeah,
That's not fun.
140 heart rate. I mean, they knew I was in hospital. It probably should
The
have
day
been.
before.
Yeah, I think everything should have been left a little
Yep.
bit more days for my risk factors. That hurt my feelings a little bit, that it didn't wait a little bit. But I believe some people in this are completely innocent and I believe some are not. But basically, what I'm disappointed about too, as an autistic, and all of you autistics out there know this, don't you? Don't reject an autistic in such a way that it is so cold and so cruel, to be honest. Because autistics grow up being rejected
Absolutely.
because of our behaviours. And most of the behaviours people don't like in me are my autistic behaviours.
I know. You're being punished
So
for being
it's very,
autistic,
very
right?
hard because when they see that childlike lack of understanding and the frustrating person that I can be because of my mental age, because of I've got classic autism, because I don't understand, I've got blind spots in many concepts. It's so
Absolutely.
sad because I lose people because they don't have the patience to go, hey, Dyan's different.
And you'd expect...
She doesn't understand these
I
things.
would expect better in the disability,
disability
space
sector.
that people have got an
Correct.
understanding of
Correct.
the conditions and hence
Correct.
the
If you wanna
presentation,
make it,
therefore
yeah.
the needs to allow for the accommodations for the person to participate, be part of it, to have choice and control, to be independent,
And exclusion
feel
is
that they're
just
part of their own life of choices.
really, really cool.
I
Really
also
cool.
don't like it when some organisations or people say that you're family now, all the promises that come with that, and that all the gift giving side of things.
And then all of a sudden it's like ghosting.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know
For an
what?
autistic,
I
incredibly
would
confusing.
prefer
Very,
in
very
any,
confusing.
like if I'm in a business relationship, a what do you call it? Acquaintance relationship, a friendship, a family member, doesn't matter who it is. I don't care if I don't like what I'm going to hear. tell me the truth
tell the
of
truth.
what you think of me. That's just how I operate.
Because then you can make
right?
informed decisions
and you say
you can
it
make
with
plans.
respect. When I've given friends feedback about behaviour that I've had to say something about because it's had to be said, I always say to them, please just understand this comes from a gentle place. I am not going to come at you with huge judgment, but I have to say something.
Good.
You don't, and then you deal with their feelings afterwards because you give a shit.
Exactly. But your condition, 22q, 11.2 deletion syndrome, includes fear
and anxiety. I thought I'd lost everything, like my house and everything. So
and that's
that
security,
was my main
safety,
concern.
access, financial.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stress. A lot of people get stressed, whether it's like a death of a loved one, okay, or a change of a job, or housing.
Again, didn't I?
Exactly.
Like my
and we've
brain,
been there.
my autistic brain, and my
We've been there.
immaturity. See, this is my
By
immaturity.
organisations in the NDIS, we've been there,
Exactly.
made
It's a valid
homeless.
fear. It's
So
a valid fear.
very valid.
But basically, what I'm saying is the reason why I went there so strongly, and you were like, "It's okay, that's not going to happen," is because that's my immaturity. You see.
Yep.
And it took me hours of you talking to me about that.
Yep, hours.
And then reassurance from, and I do thank the person for reassuring the situation, which probably came from the person which I believe is the top of all of this, the head of this whole situation, who doesn't know enough. But I think it came from that person that you were supposed to have a meeting with. But basically, I appreciate that. Because the reassurance is what an autistic needs. It's not about it's not about being like demanding and needing validation all the time.
No.
It is literally about an autistic is their brain doesn't settle, and this is me.
Correct.
Until someone is clear and concise with communication and reassurance.
100%.
Especially when someone on the other end of a situation has done something that's made that seem unstable. It's natural for me to think that way.
100%.
And I don't think that was understood, but then it was understood, thank goodness. Because
we've got there in the end, and that's taken, it's almost like drawing teeth, but we got there to get communication. We've got the communication, and with that comes the information and the knowledge for us to be able to now make informed decisions, to be able to move forward,
but it's a shame,
and things to stabilise. Hence why the result of that is a good night's sleep and feeling a lot more calm and relaxed.
The one last thing I'll say on that is it's such a shame because the staff I love, the staff I love, even the ones that I know couldn't work for me because they're too young, they say stupid things. Young people do. It's not their fault, okay? Yep. I will never blame a young person for being young. That's stupid.
But they're not experienced and not trained in autism.
And they're not experienced with me. I'm very complex. There's people just who are really good support workers but couldn't be my support worker because I'm medically complex.
Okay. They don't have the competencies.
It is not their fault.
But
guess what?
Not their fault.
There's one thing here, and then I had really good carers that I had. There was so little bad ones. But guess what? The worst thing that really just makes me just go, what? Is people forget that me being complex isn't my fault.
Maybe you're born with it.
I can't change my classic autism. That is, I get communication wrong.
Nope.
I need more time for communication. I misunderstand. I need more explanation.
This is why we've done the videos, which are in the carer training modules that actually explain autism and
then
communication.
also medically complex.
100%.
A lot of carers are like, I can't deal with those seizures, or that's full on, because I have full on seizures. Hence why I'm part of now the Melbourne University's genetic epilepsy study.
Actually, there's 4 universities a part of that.
Well, 4 joining together,
Melbourne.
but University of Melbourne will be the biggest uni. So yes, they'll all be joining together. But basically,
they've all got a bit of your DNA.
It's just a shame because it's not the carer's fault of all of them. And it's not my fault for being complex.
No, but the implications, unfortunately,
but I was made to feel it was my fault.
Yeah. So moving forward,
that's it.
We're now there. We're done. We're dusted. We've got a great day ahead.
We're going to build a new team.
We're building our own team. Oh my goodness me.
And we'll have a team of different kinds because
we're going to work and operate in a different way. And we'll let you know as we progress with that side of things because you'll see different faces.
But we start one person at a time.
That's
don't
it.
We?
And that's
Why
what I said.
Is that?
Just like medications, you start low and
my
you
leg
go
is numb.
slow. Last night, yes, I did have to pop your hip in. She was dislocated, so I had to pop her hip in.
It was dislocated.
I think there's an impingement in the nerve that goes through that bone. Exactly. Because of the aspirin for the
Loosens me
heart
up.
attack event.
Loosey-goosey.
Great for the heart, and it's one of the things to have as a first aid kit
And
to
then
actually be able to apply for it.
with EDS.
But for Dyan,
Her
with NSAIDs, our anti-inflammatories,
not
that's
allowed
why she
to
can't even have
them.
ibuprofen.
But
She
for her,
becomes
I
more
was like, yes.
hypermobile, and things just pop out all the time. Last night, her right
It's
hip
like the
popped
nurse,
out, and that was a nerve
like
impingement.
the paramedic when I'm in the ambulance. She's like, I'm going to give you some aspirin. Like, can you swallow it, or do you want me to mix it in some water? I said, mix it in some water, because I was like, I don't trust getting it down, you know, because they always, sorry to say, but like you pay a lot of money, right, for these ambulances, right, for the trip. It's over $1,000, guys, in Australia. I've got ambulance cover for that reason.
$1,200, I think.
For that reason. No, it's $1,400 now.
$1,400, nice.
Yes. So basically...
Time to buy my own ambulance.
So basically, I said yes, because I had 3 GTM sprays, guys, and my heart rate was still high. Okay, not good. So basically, I said yes, I definitely have an aspirin, I need to be safe here. And I said, oh, the taste of childhood. And she looks at me like, I said, don't worry, I was a sick kid as well.
Yeah,
I was in a lot of pain as a child, and I had Disprin and aspirin and Disprin and aspirin.
Right?
My whole childhood.
I was not a fan of the dissolvable.
Well, it's got little bits in it. You drink it, it doesn't properly dissolve. It's not like...
Being autistic and doing these sensory things, it's a damn friggin' nightmare, to be honest.
Oh, you should have seen my mum with the syringes and the antibiotics I constantly was on.
Yeah.
You gotta have your... And then it got better. No, it got better.
Yeah, well, she squirts it in and goes out your nose. That's a great way.
They started to flavour it.
Yeah, true, they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
But then there's certain flavours with
awesome.
medications, though, that you also
like,
get turned off of. I mean, the non-decongestant was a popular flavour, but then you've got
I know
lemon.
that very well.
Lemon
She used to give that
with so
to
many
me for
things.
asthma.
No, I like lemon, but
So
you hate
I've got
lemon.
asthma.
So it's like there's certain medications that she won't take.
But I love the cough syrup. I used to say, oh, I love that. Because I grew up on it, because with 22q and immune system problems, I had chest infections and things like that.
The old decongestant.
Yep. So it's Vicks on the...
Vicks,
you know, you're welcome for the
Vicks.
eucalyptus oil, everyone.
Yep, that's our koalas.
It's from Australia.
They did that.
Our poor koalas have no food.
They're working hard.
Joking. Eucalyptus oil. Put it in, if you don't have Vicks where you are, mix it into Vaseline. So you put the drops into Vaseline. There's probably a ratio on YouTube videos, TikTok videos.
Google it, in other words.
Pinterest. I love Pinterest. I'm a dork. I'm a crafty, arty person.
You like your boards. You like to
my
organise.
boards.
You like the boards.
I'm an interior designer. that comes from my abstract artistic method. People think my house is worth a lot of money. It's not.
It's not. It's an optical illusion. It's all mirrors and smoke.
Cheap stuff from
Shein.
Reject Shop, Kmart, and Shein.
Yep.
But I make it look good. And cheap stuff.
Honey, you make it look good just by being here. So there you go.
Oh, thank you.
No worries, my little Tinkerbell.
But yesterday, we had such a moment.
We did have a moment.
But you know what?
Absolutely.
I want to say something.
It's accumulation of a lot of moments.
Something.
I honestly thought we were about to go back to hospital again.
Yeah,
I was on the dial of
really
000. I'm thinking, okay,
140.
this is just becoming stupid again. Why do people keep causing medical issues?
I don't understand why people...
health impact.
I don't know why people want to fight. I'm not a fighter.
No,
but basically...
Work that out. You're a lover, not a fighter.
I just want to say, when we sat, and I was on my sensory rug, guys, as you can imagine, in my bathroom, that's my meltdown room.
Meltdown room.
Okay, if I'm not coping, I go to that sensory rug to regulate.
Yep. And the all lights come down.
I have a toolbox
the socks
of regulation.
Come out because she's overheating.
But you know how bad it was? How much fear, because of 22q, we have fear in us. It's inbuilt, basically. I can't do anything about it. I screamed twice.
Yep.
I was just like, and I haven't done that.
It's a primeval instinct.
Very long time. It sounded very
primeval.
Yeah. And that disturbs me.
Because it's an innate thing of intense feeling of pain and disruption. You are dysregulated at the end of the day.
I was in fear.
I
was in fear. I was like, let's get
and your
boxes.
Body is responding to that.
Let's
You're
go
not breathing
to Bunnings.
properly.
Let's get boxes. Let's
your
move
heart is
out.
pumping.
Let's run away. I'm not safe.
No, because you're not
That's
safe.
how I felt.
People were making you not safe again.
So basically, but I just want to say, like, as I'm coming out of, because you always come out of meltdowns, That's the difference between mental illness and meltdowns. If people want to learn about autism, you pick back up again, and your mood comes back up to normal. So basically,
through the issue.
And then in the evening we were having giggles. So that's the difference. If something's mental, it sticks around for hours, days.
Autism
and it
is
should
not
be
mental
6 months
of
one thing. Like
neurodevelopmental.
Yes. So when we were sitting in the bathroom and you sat on my chair, I have a chair to my vanity table where all my stuff is. You swung around and spoke to me, and I'm on the sensory mat. But you know what? We've been together for 34 years.
And a day or two. Yes, we have.
And not even my mum or dad have stuck it out this long to support me.
No, that's true in reflection.
Only you.
If you think about it, yeah. So there you go.
And I just want to thank you.
Oh, you're fine. That's what partners should do. People who work together in a team should do. You should be there for your person.
You know, when the world good, the just keeps rejecting you, and to be honest, I don't even know the reason, which hurts even more, because I think that you should have valid reasons to do certain actions. Otherwise, I think that it's literally barbaric, to be honest. I mean, we are humans. I think people need to remember this. We are humans.
Save the humans.
We don't want to be dependent on the system.
No.
But I am slowly dying, and that is a fact. You
guys already know we're battling health and NDIS systems.
We don't have a choice.
Lack of consistency.
We had 25 years self-funded with 6-figure income, living the high life. I had to stop my job to be the full-time carer just to keep her alive. So it gives you context of what we're going through. Exactly. And I didn't choose to suddenly realise, I've got this genetic syndrome. No. We were shocked. No, you should have actually known that from birth. But we knew I was 48 years later, after all the separate sub-diagnoses of about 60 different sub-diagnoses. Saying, like, all the stresses that we've
I've researched and found out who diagnosed
I'm just proud of us for... I'm
proud of us too.
Considering how many punches we've had come at us.
Oh, we're tough cookies, honey. That
we've bounced back within hours.
Absolutely.
And a good night's sleep. Like, we've bounced back. And I just want to say I'm damn proud of us, because you know what? You guys tell us. I don't know if I'm even right here. Litmus test. Let me ask you. How many of you have been rejected by family, by friends, by health even system, your own education. Children?
Yep.
You're just rejected your whole life.
Whether it's because of chronic long-term illness.
You have been now rejected because of me.
Like
because you're in this with me now, so you've been rejected. And
people do not like me advocating and fighting to die.
People still reject you because on the system, if you're smart, they feel like you're a threat, but we're not a threat. It's just hard to not be honest in an intelligent level. No. It's not that people like us ever try and, say something that's to put someone down or make them feel like we're above them. We're not. It's just we speak intelligently because we've earned that. We've earned that through university. Yep. We've earned that through having to stay like this. I mean, people look at what we've got. You know why we've got what we've got? Damn hard work without any government assistance. Very hard work. Raising our children without any government assistance. And
you're right about this.
You used to get up at 6:30 in the morning. You used to get back at 7:30 at night. Sometimes you'd be up at 3 in the morning for some businesses because the website would break and crash, and you'd have to get it back up. No, but I'm just saying, we have worked damn hard our whole life raising 2 children who are now fully functioning, brilliant humans, good people, to be quite honest, and gave them great educations, including if they needed tutoring, expensive tutoring, great extracurricular activities. We both had nothing. Kmart, shitty clothes, hardly any clothes, nothing in our room. Everything was about our children. Then when we grew up, and we've worked for all those years doing it hard, where I'll be on the phone and I'm like, I'm in bed, I'm okay, but yes, I've got a migraine, and you not able to support me, but you're like, carer when you get home and going to work and
trying to get out of it as soon as I possibly can.
For years.
Yeah.
And so people judge now and go, oh, well, la-di-da, don't you just have it nice? We worked for this. Fact. And I'm going to say something that
Well,
some
we're
people
still
might not agree
working
with.
hard for this. Thanks
But
very much.
disability, when it's a lower level, is not an excuse to not work.
Mm.
I studied through disability,
Mm.
through autism. Yes, I got made fun of sometimes, even in my uni bunch that
You
loved
don't
and
take the
adored
easy
me
route.
and took me in.
Yeah, you
They
worked hard.
still laughed at me, which I found it at that age group. I can now. I can be laughed at now, and I love it. I think it's great. But basically, when I was younger, it was a bit like, gosh, stop laughing at me. This isn't, stop. Like, I keep saying stupid things. But
That.
I don't care now. Now it's a talent. I notice it's a talent. So I thought, I'll just go with it.
Go with it.
I'll just say what I'm thinking because it's guaranteed someone's in the room
said
going
it
to
out
laugh.
loud.
Someone in the room's going to laugh.
Mm-hmm. Or a lift.
And that, to me, takes me back to childhood when you're so honest and
There's no
upfront.
filter
So
for
when I
that.
was speaking, past 11, my grandfather found me hilarious.
Oh, you too.
And
yes.
so I would chat to him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I would race in from, we'd drive from Perth, I'd race in the door into the farmhouse, race into the lounge room, I was the first one in, and basically go, oh, hi Pa, how's it going? And start talking.
Exactly.
But it's a talent, but basically it's just sad that autism in Australia is still, I don't know about other countries.
It's only this year that the Australian government's still working through the guidelines to be able to help autistics integrate into the community, in education, into health, into society. And this is 2025. So we still haven't actually got to the point of actually implementation and working through that. This is just the starting ground. That's things where the National Assistant Card has come out for
that. So
autistic
that
awareness.
Australian.
I'm only meeting with the top executive directors of the hospital, the major Perth hospital, 2 days ago for that very reason. It's all actually about autism at the end of the day, about communication and accessibility and sensory environment and how to engage and not abscond, how to actually get through the communication phases of introception, alexithymia and everything else. Autism actually is a roadblock to engagement, interaction, and getting appropriate health care.
So make sure you have an autism passport book to take to hospital.
Yeah, we've shown that in the videos.
But I guess basically what I'm saying is I think that it's sad when you're on the system when you're so smart. Because I've noticed that people we have to work with don't like it.
No, because it challenges them.
But we're not challenging them.
No,
that's
but it does. It's their perception.
That's their perception.
And remember too, there is an element of that.
Not.
Because look, I've had to go and learn
their job.
the whole NDIS legislation, the SDA guidelines and regulations. I know it inside out. I know what we are eligible for.
People.
It's just to create awareness so that we can facilitate to get Dyan's needs actually met, what the whole system is actually designed for. And that's why the NDS has gone through a reform. That's why there's been royal commissions into disability to actually say stop, even aged care, stop. We have to improve the outcomes. People are dying. People are not getting the help that they need. It's unnecessary. And there are people doing inappropriate things who are the providers, and that's got to stop. And that's why there's watchdogs and other solutions into place. And that is changing, and it will continue to evolve and improve. And we hope that the outcomes for people with disability will improve in Australia progressively because of the work that's been done.
I feel good about what we're left with because the people that we're left with now only, I absolutely trust.
Absolutely.
I absolutely respect.
Because of their
actions. I absolutely
they
appreciate.
communicate
I mean, I don't know how much more I can do to express the appreciation of what I have, where I live, how it suits my disability. I am so, like I said that to you the other day, having my bath and stuff, guys. My life is
life-changing for daily activities.
Massively, just having my bath.
Just simple hygiene.
I've got a pool that I can do my hydrotherapy in summer and get muscles back, which feels wonderful.
Exactly.
And is good for my heart. To get some muscle tone so that there's less stress on my body.
Without weight bearing.
Without cardio, you know what I mean? But, I'm glad that we're I believe those people are wonderful people, and I believe that even the people behind them are wonderful people because I just feel so blessed. Yeah. So it's not all bad, guys.
No, we've turned a corner. We've actually worked out that there was an issue. We've resolved the issue. We have a plan moving forward, and that's really important. And what we're now working on is actually getting the appropriate sort of staffing that actually meets Dyan's needs with competencies in place, which we've done before. I want to be very clear about this. It's only because of us having to move home because of the instability of the disability system. We've moved home 8 times in 4 years. We've been homeless twice
It's
amongst all that
bad.
because of failings of NDIS providers, okay, promises that they've said and then actually
Yes.
ripped out and done horrific things, and there's been a lot of being reported and out of the system. But
Yeah.
that instability has caused us to have to move, and every time you move, you lose all the informal supports of the people around you in the community that you build up, the friendships, the neighbours, the locations that you go to. You also have to leave all the lovely support workers in the teams that you finally built up, because they're not going to travel an hour this way or an hour that way. They have to work locally. Makes sense.
That was going to travel,
Oh, but we're here
we
again.
let go of her.
So
She
that's
was
right.
the only one that was
We're
going to
back
come
to doing it
because
again.
she was in the middle of where we were and where we moved to.
Yep.
So she said, "Oh, I can come," but I let go of her for the staff here.
To support the agency of what we're working with.
I was trying to support the agency, but that's okay. That's just what it is.
Live and learn.
But I do thank the housing people because they brought me home, and there is no words of thank you for that.
And
It's
look, there's some lovely
much
neighbours
in
here,
my heart
which mean the world to us. You had
express.
Christina pop down and visit you. She's coming in again today to check on you and keep in touch with you. Our neighbour down the hallway. We had another neighbour help the ambulance to get in when there's no one else around, and that was an acute emergency, and that person went out of their way to try and assist and help. And that's what good neighbours actually do. That's the community that you build up.
Putting him down there right
at that right
moment.
time. I know.
Because guys, sometimes this is a 52 apartment building. And think about it. It's what day was it?
I don't even know. It's today is Saturday. I can't even remember the days anymore. They're so
what
blurry.
day was I in hospital, guys?
A few days ago now.
Thursday,
I think it was.
Thursday,
Thursday. It was
Thursday
Thursday.
night.
Thursday. Yep.
Thursday. Yeah, so Thursday, right?
Days blur.
And there was only one person in the foyer. Okay? Normally there's, the cleaners normally floating around. Maybe there's someone coming out the ground car park. Maybe there's someone in the conference room. Maybe there's someone walking around the
checking the
foyer,
mailbox, whatever it is. Yeah.
But you had one person. I
in the
believe
right
that's
place
God.
at the right time.
I believe that's God.
Would have preferred to have a defibrillator,
But
but
I
I'll
would
go with
hope
that.
there's no, hate, because I don't have any hate.
No, there's no
I
hate
have
whatsoever.
none.
Indeed, guys, we're going to wrap up today's episode. This is our morning wake up with Matt and Dyan on OK Aussie. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Please share our channel far and wide.
Daily living.
Really, really, really appreciative to you, the community. There has been so much uplifting, overwhelming comments of support to Dyan and to Team Matt.
I'm overwhelmed.
Thanks for those who are on Team Matt. Katniss, you're one of those.
Everybody,
I'm kidding. I'm ribbing.
Guys,
I'm taking the piss.
Thank you.
A big thumbs up.
So much to everyone that has checked in on me, because that
we appreciate your
tells
comments,
me
ideas, and
that you care.
suggestions.
And I'm overwhelmed by it, to be honest.
Okay.
I've gotten quite used to being a lone wolf, which I've been very used to as an autistic.
And as a person who's
and guys,
literally...
I just want you to know something. I haven't done anything wrong.
No.
I've not yelled at anyone. I've not done anything.
And you're not too hard.
I'm not too hard. My medically complex situation, including my autism, is not my fault.
No.
And it's not the carer's fault.
The systems
It's
need
not the
to
carer's
work
fault,
and improve.
and it's not my fault.
Around that. There's a lot of
It's
participants
just lack
out
of
there
education,
who are struggling with their support.
I was willing to educate people.
As you can see, we've done support
And
modules,
I
videos,
am very patient,
documentation.
and I was never rude to my staff. I actually love all those people as, I see them as people first, and they're all good people.
Exactly, that's how we are. Well, we're going to finish off today's
wish you
episode. There are
well.
more videos to come because we've got an exciting weekend. The weather looks good outside. I can see it through the window right now. Max is ready to go.
Well, you've got some painting to do.
I've got some painting.
So
remember how I was halfway through an IKEA building a project?
Bench. We have an island bench. Well, aren't we going up in the world?
No, we're not really.
For functionality, guys.
It's a functional thing.
The kitchen is it's great.
It is so
it's
small.
Very big.
You try and cook in it.
No, but it's very big compared to other places. But
What,
we just needed, because we home cook a lot.
Yep.
For money, we can't afford
It's a
out
functional
their
thing.
food, not even takeaway.
No.
So basically the centre bench is just another place for working on.
That was an IKEA project that we were halfway through until someone decided to have a heart attack right then and there. Really good timing.
As you saw, shuffle to Buffalo
I
was
should be the
not
one.
a good idea.
I should be the one having a heart attack building IKEA.
No
My
shuffling
goodness
to
me.
Buffalo
Max
anymore.
was very helpful though.
I should have said.
Max, we're painting today.
I should have said shuffle off to hospital.
Yeah,
Shuffle off to
you
hospital.
should have
shuffle
said that,
off to
shouldn't you?
hospital.
All right, guys, keep watching.
Have
Stay
a good
tuned, and we'll
day.
see you soon. Bye for
Mwah.
now.